So we've got the rail system. This is for lining up your boards and stuff. So I'm going to set this on. What we do first is set that in place. It's got these little metal brackets, kind of lock it in place front and back. So that goes there. And each one of these has a spot where a screw can go in. Over on this side, just right there. And there. And one up in the front here. And that stops it from falling off. But when we put the rail on it, it puts a lot of pressure on those screws. So we're going to take a bolt. I'm going to slide that through here, just like that. And that's going to help hold it. Spin that in place. 2 1/2-inch wrenches. Tighten it up. Doesn't have to be really tight, just needs to be there. And these little stoppers, all they do is they just slide right in here, like that. And you can take this wherever you want to set it and just tighten it up. Now they won't move. And if you got to do any fine tuning, you just turn these little micro knobs here. So when you have one on each side, I'll take you through how that all works. Tighten that up for now. I'm just going to grab the rail. So the rail itself, come over here. It's got a slot in the back on the back side that's going to fit right into there. Just goes in. We tighten this up. I didn't bring my Allen key, so Patrick will have to tighten that up. Okay. But to be able to, once you have both sides on, I'll slip the other side on. So we do the same thing over here. So I don't have a bolt coming on this side because it doesn't get any pressure on it. Whoops. That never fails. Oh man, we're getting good at this. What the idea is that this groove on the back of the rail fits in that slot right there. Now that locks it in place. So what you can do now, do you have any pieces of wood? Let me see what we've got up here. I can kind of show you. Oh, we'll just use this right here. That'll work. So see how the rail's lower than the board? All you do is lift these handles like that and that, and then those will slide up. So I always go a little higher. And you put your board underneath. Oops. Now that'll sit right there. Oops, came off there. This is where these little stops come in.
Okay.
So you put your board, figure out what measurement you need. Set that. And I'll actually run the saw over it for you so you get an idea. So it doesn't matter where you set these. You can put them crooked if you want, or straight. So you can measure to make them straight. But you're always going to be cutting in the same spot because this rail doesn't move front and back. I'm going to set this good there. That's the blocks. So come around over here. We want to just cut into the top here. And there's your piece. Cut exactly the size you want. You can adjust that however you want. And then you just flip this up and out of the way. Once that's tightened, that'll stay in place there. But right now it's loose. That's it.